Today I'm going to be showing you how I mixed these vocals and went from this
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in the
to this.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is.
Let's check it out. So this song is a song that I mixed and produced. It's called Gigante by ThyEli's and Gongo. This song is probably already out by the time this video comes out, so definitely go check it out. But I'm going to be showing you how I mixed Eli's vocals for his verse. So yeah, let's hop right into it. So let me show you how I had his vocals, his raw vocals. This is what it sounds like.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry.
All right. So the first thing I did, as far as my vocal chain, I threw in the Waves NLS channel. I put it on spike setting to give it that SSL board sound. I'm gonna be bypassing the plugin on and off. When this button is orange, that means the plugin is off, just in case you didn't know. But when it's gray, like this, that means the plugin is on. So let's start with it off.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado, ando.
So this plugin, I throw it on most of my vocals, just to make it not sound so digital. I like to have it sound a bit more analog. So by throwing this plugin on, and you have different settings. You have the spike setting, you have the mic and Neve setting. But the spike setting emulates the SSL board, which it's a classic board and I really, really, truly love. So the next thing I threw on was auto-tune. Now, I know you may be thinking, why did I put auto-tune on his vocals if he's rapping, right? Yes, that is true. But even though his vocals did not need auto-tune, I like to sometimes put auto-tune on rap vocals because it just gives it a little bit of a texture, a little bit of kind of like glue. There's like a glue-ish kind of texture. It just makes the vocal sound a little bit more sharp, I guess is the word. But let me play it for you. So I'm going to be bypassing it back and forth. Just listen.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado, ando, nunca siempre ando porque tengo. It's
a super minor thing, but at the end of the chain, it makes a pretty big difference. So the next thing I did, I threw on a Pro Q because I wanted to roll off some rumble, frequencies down there that we do not need in vocals. Just cleaned up the vocal a little bit. I rolled off about 73. I rolled off around 73 hertz. And right here, there was a resonance that was really bothering me. So I took out a 1.5 dB from this resonance. I'm gonna be playing it for you so you can listen to it, and then I'm gonna solo that frequency so you can hear what it was that I really didn't like too much. So I was just cleaning up vocals here pretty much. So let me bypass it back and forth for you.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado, ando, nunca siempre ando porque tengo todo.
Now let me solo that frequency so you can hear what it was that I really didn't like.
For I walk with the king, I ain't never.
That frequency was just really bothering my ear. So that was about 500 hertz. I took out about 1.5 dB, and it wasn't too much. I don't like to do too much on one single plugin. I like to do little bits here and there on different plugins to not overwork the plugins, So that was what I did with the Pro Q. The next thing I did, I threw on the Lo-Fi plugin from Pro Tools. If you know this trick, it's a classic trick that I would say everybody knows at this point. Everybody does. Just put that distortion on 0.1. Again, it's just texture. It gives it a little bit of tiny saturation. Let me play it back for you, back and forth. If you're on your phone, it might be a little hard to hear this unless you got some pretty good headphones or somehow listening to this on your monitor speakers, but I'm gonna bypass it back and forth so you can still listen to it.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo.
And that's that. Then I threw on a CLA 76. Wanted to compress his vocals because there was some spikes and it wasn't super consistent. So I threw on a CLA 76 with a medium to fast attack and about a medium release. And I'm going to bypass that back and forth. Let's listen.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado. Ando, nunca separado, porque tengo el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo. Before I walk.
So the CLA 76, what it's basically doing here, it's just grabbing the loud parts of his vocal take and getting them closer to his the lower parts as far as dynamics. It's just trying to get a more consistent sound, so you don't have some super loud parts and then some super low parts. So it's basically kind of like gluing it in a way. That's basically what this is doing. So just compressing the vocals a little bit, so it's just a more consistent sound as far as his dynamics go. Yeah. The next thing I did, I threw on a de-esser. This one is a Pro DS by Fat Filter. It's probably one of my favorite de-essers at this moment, or when I mix the song. It's just bringing down the harshness on the S's and the T's and the ch sounds. So let's play it back and forth so you can hear it.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado. Ando, nunca separado, porque tengo el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo.
And that's that. The final plugin that I threw on this vocal chain is this Mag EQ4 from Plugin Alliance. That's probably one of my favorite plugins at the moment. What I did here was I just added some air to make the vocal cut through the mix a bit more. Here we're adding about 6.5 dB to 20K. So you'll hear the vocal sound more open, more airy, which helps the vocal cut through the mix more. So let's listen.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado. Ando, nunca separado, porque tengo el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo.
All right. The next thing I did, I threw on some parallel saturation. Where's my parallel saturation? And I used the black box. I love this plugin. This is probably my favorite saturation plugin. It sounds amazing. Right now, without.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never.
And now with.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry.
I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna play that again for you, and I will be bypassing it back and forth. So let's do it off and then on.
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando, con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado. Ando, nunca separado, porque tengo el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo.
So the last thing I did was I used the 7th Heaven plugin for a plate reverb. I just threw a plate reverb on his rap vocal. Is 7th Heaven from Liquid Sonics. And no, I'm not being sponsored by any of these brands, by the way. I'm just showing you what I used exactly for this song specifically. For other videos, when I show you how I mixed other songs, you might see different plugins. It's all on a song by song basis and whatever plugin I'm kind of feeling at the moment. So, all right, let's listen to this back and forth. So I threw on an old plate preset and a bit of a low cut, a bit of a high cut. I'm gonna be bypassing it back and forth. Ready?
Before I walk with the king, I ain't never gotta worry, even though I'm in a rush. He ain't in a hurry, everything is crystal clear. It's never been blurry, I'm under his armor, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Ando, con Cristo yo ando, que siempre está conmigo, siempre a mi lado. Ando, nunca separado, porque tengo el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo. Before I walk with the king.
And one last thing that I did that I forgot to show you is I did a bit of EQ on that plate reverb. I took about 2 dB of 250, about 250. I took out 2 dB, just because it was sounding a bit muddy. Yeah, and that's pretty much how I mixed his verse. If you guys want to see how I mixed the other verse or the hook or any other song, so leave a comment below, let me know, and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your bell for notification. Thank you.